Hello there. How you doing today? Well, I hope you're doing great because I'm feeling awesome and I'm pretty excited about my first video in Java. Yeah, so this is pretty exciting for me. And I'm also going to be talking about method references, which makes me more excited because, well, this topic was particularly tough for me to grasp and wrap around. And you're in luck because I'm going to try to make this easier for you to understand. Now, I hope you like this video, and if you do like it, please subscribe because after this video, you're going to see a flurry of other videos coming in my channel or through my channel and these are videos on SQL, Java, GitHub, Angular, HTML, a whole bunch of stuff coming at you. So subscribe for all these treats. Now, method references is it's a new feature that's been introduced in Java 8. And if you don't have Java 8 or a later version, don't fret. Go ahead and pause this video and go ahead and download and install Java 8 or later. I currently have Java 12. Now, I guess that's easier said than done, and maybe I'll just develop a video on just doing that, just installing, downloading, and installing Java 12 and these later versions. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna start off with a functional interface. Now, this functional interface is just an interface with one abstract method, and it's commonly used for lambda expressions and method references. And by the way, wherever you use a lambda expression, you can use a method reference. So I'm going to show you how to use method references with non-static methods. Now, you can use method references in other ways like static methods and using constructors, and I'm definitely going to develop some videos on that. So as I said, please subscribe and you'll see those videos um, soon. But let's get started with this functional interface. We're going to define a interface. We're going to call this my instance interface. Okay. And in here, we're going to have the interface method signature. Okay. And down here, we're going to initiate our class. This is going to be our driver class, so well, you probably guessed it's going to be called method instance method reference. Okay. And inside this class, we're going to have one method. And this method is not going to return anything, but it is going to do something for us. Now, you want to make sure it does something when we execute it. So you're going to go ahead and print out something. Let's say my class method. Cool. Okay, so we have our method. Let's go ahead and start this new main class. Static void main. You know the drill. It took me quite a while to learn this actually. As you can tell, probably still don't even got it yet. So inside this class, now make sure you're paying attention here. So what we're gonna do is instantiate an object of the instant method reference class. Okay, so we're gonna use the new keyword and create a new object. We're gonna call this object, and it's going to be of the instant method reference type. Okay, and now with this object from the instant method reference class, we can access other attributes inside. And in this case, we're looking to access this class method. So how we're going to reference this method, it's by using colon our method, and we now have a reference to that method, And how we're going to use it is by storing it as an object of the interface. And let's call this int ob. Excuse me. Okay. And now with this instance interface object, sorry, we're gonna go ahead and access the interface method, which is the blueprint for our method. Here we go. And so now we have access to our interface method. So I just want to recap. We're instantiating a new object of the instance method reference class. And we're using that object to reference our method within that class. And we're storing that as an object of the interface. Now with that object of the interface type, we're able to access the interface method. Okay, hope you got that. Now let's go ahead and run this, but before we do, I want to make sure we're keeping track of what we're doing here. So let's go ahead and print out something else. We're currently using my instance reference. Okay, let's go ahead and save that, and we're going to compile and run this. And here we have my instance reference and my class method as promised. Okay, so that's great. Now you know how to use a referencing operator to reference a method. Now I'm going to show you another way to do this. It might be easier, but at least it takes less typing. We're going to do the same thing that we did here. We instantiate a new object of the instant method reference class, but in this case we're gonna use the colon referencing operator to go ahead and reference our method, and we're gonna store this as an object of the interface again. So let's call this int ob2, and now we have, as you guessed, I hope you guessed this, we have access to the interface method. Let's go ahead and use that to access this method. Boom. And that's it. This is using an anonymous object. Let's go ahead and print something out to keep track of that. Okay, so now we're saving that, and to recap on this, we're instantiating a new object of this instant method reference class and using the double colon operator to access and reference the class method. We're storing that as an object of the interface type, and we're using that object to access the interface method. Okay, let's go ahead and compile. Whoa, what did I do? Think I missed something. Oh, I'm so silly. No one corrected me. What a silly mistake. I kept saying that, and I kept saying I was storing as an object of the interface, but none of you corrected me. Shame. Here we have the instant reference, my instance reference, my class method. Now we're using an anonymous object and my class method. So yeah, this is how you use an anonymous object to reference a method. So method references are a bit faster than lambda expressions. I'll definitely show you that in in the next video, or in this, somewhere in a series of videos that I'm gonna generate. Feel free to like, subscribe, and in case you didn't get this, or not all of this is really clear, you're really lucky, and hopefully you'll be able to check out my blog. I actually have a blog on this. It's all about method references and how to use them. And the code for this is in my GitHub repository on the method reference. As you can see here, it's pretty much what I wrote. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Or hope you'll see me soon. And yeah, take care.